Hello all, my name is Krish Naik and welcome to my YouTube channel. So guys, as we are about to complete 2025, hardly 23 days are left. One final thing that I really wanted to talk about is how you should approach to learn Python in 2026. Because of the recent development in the field of generative AI, agentic AI, if we talk about LLM integration, if we talk about RAG application, learning Python has become a must thing. And the best way how we should basically go ahead and approach Python in 2026, how we should actually learn, that is what I'm actually going to talk about in this specific video. Already we have started a live playlist which we really want to cover in the month of December, specifically related to Python. Those live sessions will be happening on Mondays and Thursdays of every week, okay, till we complete December month. So let me go ahead and share my screen and let me talk about how you should go ahead and approach Python plus vibe coding 2026. Okay. Now, before if you have followed my Python playlist, I have actually explained everything related to Python. From using different data structures to OOPS concepts, inheritance, modular programming, how to develop projects, how to develop end-to-end projects, how to work with respect to deployment, how to use it in GitHub CI/CD pipelines, each and everything I've actually spoken about. Okay. But when we talk about in 2026, since many people will definitely try to get into the field of AI, we should think of a better approach, of an efficient approach to learn Python so that you go ahead and try to implement it wherever you want, right? So if you probably go ahead and see this, I've already started this particular playlist. As I said, this playlist is nothing but I've written Python 2026. I'll be given the link in the description of this particular video. And if you see, we have already completed one live sessions. My team will definitely take this entire sessions. I will also be part of some of the sessions over here when we talk about things, right? So when we are talking about all these things, right, the most important part will be that we'll talk about how you should go ahead and approach learning Python, right? So if you see over here, I have divided this entire Python stuff into four different approach. And I'm also including vibe coding because vibe coding will be important because now we have agentic IDs, right? So if you go ahead and see different types of agentic IDs, some of the agentic IDs are like Google Anti-Gravity, you have Cursor, you have VS Code, whichever you want to specifically use, you can actually use it. But in all these live sessions, we'll be focusing on different kind of agentic IDs. I've almost used every kind of agentic IDs, and I'm finding VS Code, Cursor. Sometimes I use Google Anti-Gravity and all, right? So considering this, I will jot down a plan like how you should actually cover Python. Okay. So Python fundamentals, whenever we talk about Python fundamentals, here we are talking about basic data structures. We are talking about, you know, all the important libraries like NumPy, Pandas. We are talking about OOPS, we are talking about exceptional handling, logging, each and everything will be over here, right? Exceptional handling, logging, and all. And when we are learning all these things, right now, also you need to focus on this, right? But when I talk about all these particular concepts, it is like you need to understand, you need to practice in a way that you are able to understand all this stuff, right? Then when we go to the second important module is the UV package manager. Nowadays, everybody is using this UV package manager. If you remember, before we used to use Conda, we used to use pip, creating an environment, managing it was a very hectic issue. Many people used to face different kind of problems in their systems, you know. So UV package manager is very much important. You should know how to use UV package manager, from creating an environment with different Python versions to probably managing the entire project structure. Each and everything, UV package manager will be able to do it in a very easy way. The reason is very simple. This UV package manager is fast because it is written in Rust, right? Rust is a programming language, super fast programming language. So with the help of this, definitely now a time, everybody should focus on UV package manager. Okay. So Python fundamentals, if you are good at, you can definitely go ahead and follow my entire Python playlist. Okay. The Python playlist, it is still valid. I have also updated many videos in that, UV package manager. Again, if you go ahead and check in my channel, UV package manager is definitely there where you can actually go ahead and explore how to create a project, each and everything. Now, coming to the third important thing, because many people, after completing this Python fundamentals, they were stopping out there, right? Now, because of the advancement that has happened in the field of generative AI, LLM integration is must. Now, even a simple Python developer, even a Python developer who is working on a web application, who's working on a desktop application, or who is even working on APIs creation and all, should also focus on LLM integrations, right? So LLM integration is that you should know how to go ahead and integrate any kind of LLM models with the help of Python programming language. Okay. Now here you can definitely go ahead and use different frameworks, but my suggestion would be also directly go ahead and see. Let's say if I want to go ahead and use OpenAI, right? OpenAI model has its own Python, has its own library, and you can use plain Python code in order to integrate all these things like OpenAI, Google Gemini, and all. If you use any kind of frameworks, it's just like there is a wrapper on top of whatever APIs we are specifically using, right? Whatever LLM models like OpenAI, Google Gemini, and all, right? So on top of this, there will be a wrapper. So it will be much slow, right? If you directly try to use Python, you can directly go ahead and integrate with OpenAI, Google Gemini, or you want to use cloud, anthropic models, anything as such, right? So with the help of plain Python code, you should also know how you can actually go ahead and do the LLM integration, right? Now, because of again the advancement in generative AI, there is a something very important which is called as structured output. Okay, structured output. Now, structured output, since we are integrating most of our application with LLM models, so the LLM should generate output in a structured way, right? So for generating the specific structured output, there are more amazing modules that we have like Pydantic, right? So Pydantic also comes with data validation. Okay. So there is something called as data validation with the help of Pydantic, a very important module. Now everybody has to learn this if you're specifically working with LLMs, right? Before also we had some of the library like TypeDict and all. So this will not do data validation, but if you are very much stringent with respect to the structured output that has been created by the LLM, then you should definitely go ahead and use Pydantic module, right? And there is also something called as async IO. This is also one of the very important module that has recently come up. And this will definitely help you in making an async call with respect to the LLM. So async call with respect to the LLM or doing any task with respect to async. So nowadays, many people are not focusing on multi-threading and multi-processing, right? Multi-threading and multi-processing. This topic, I think you should understand it. It is a very good topic, but with the help of this async IO, now you will be able to do both this task very much easily, right? So the main aim why I'm talking about this will definitely help you become a very good Python developer. You have covered Python fundamentals. Before that, you cover this UV package manager, how to create an environment, how to build a project, how to build an end-to-end project, how to build a structure of the project, how to create the package of the project, each and everything. Then I've spoken about LLM integration. You should definitely know with the help of Python programming language how you should go ahead and do the LLM integration. And then some of the important modules like Pydantic, TypeDict, Async IO, where you think about the structured output. Async IO is definitely for other purpose, but Pydantic, data validation and all. So if you also use libraries like LangGraph, Crew AI, everywhere Pydantic module is must, right? Pydantic is a very important module altogether. Okay. Now, why I am talking about this, and there is one very important thing that I missed out, that is vibe coding, right? Vibe coding. Now, many people think about, right, okay, after practicing, you know, if you have become better, you have understood how to implement many of the things, you can also directly, since you're using agentic ID, you should definitely go ahead and ask the question to the agents, make the agents do the task if you really want to be much more productive. Okay. Now, this was about learning Python in 2026, and I have actually created the entire roadmap for all these things in my previous videos, in my older videos. Here, what we are doing is that we are adding some more things so that it actually helps you to become a good Python developer. Okay. Now, why I am teaching all these things? Because we have already started a live session, and this entire month we'll be focusing on this. So if you probably go ahead and see the live session with first one, we have spoken about UV package manager and all. Live session that is tomorrow, that is Monday and Thursday, we are keeping these live sessions for this 3 to 4 weeks. And there, like let's say tomorrow's session will be focusing on Python fundamentals. Then we go to the next step where we focus on Pydantic, all these things, LLM integration and all, right? So in day two sessions, what we are basically going to focus on is all the Python fundamental topics. And in the day three, we'll be talking about LLM integration, Pydantic module, and many more things. So these sessions will keep on going on. So my suggestion would be that please go ahead and explore all these things, right? And till the end of 2026, we will focus on covering almost all the specific topics. Okay. So this was the thing. And one more thing that I really want to talk about is our new bootcamp, right? Many people are joining our new bootcamp, that is 2.0 Ultimate Data Science and Gen AI Bootcamp. And in this specific bootcamp, we cover everything from Python to machine learning to data science, generative AI, agentic AI, RAG, each and everything. And the reason why we are launching this, because this is one of the batch launch only once in a year. Okay, only once in a year. This will be a longer batch, and we try to cover as many topics as possible, right? So if you are definitely interested, go ahead and check out this. All the information will be given in the description of this particular video. But the major aim is that we will try to cover in this 4 weeks everything will be a live sessions where we have a lot of interaction with me, with my team, and we'll teach you and we'll cover all the specific topics as we go ahead. So yeah, this was it from my side. I hope you like this particular video. I'll see you on the next video. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a great day.